Right before we begin today's video, if you'd like to receive alerts about some of the best credit card offers, just go to this link in the description below to subscribe to my credit card offer alerts. Simply enter your name and email and I'll start sending you those alerts for free. Your Amex Platinum Card has a really great benefit. It's called the $200 Airline Fee Credit, and it's great because it can reimburse you up to $200 every year. The downside, though, that gives so many people so much of a problem is that it only reimburses you for things related to air travel, not the cost of your ticket itself. What I mean is that it works for things like checked bags, in-flight refreshments, and much more that you can see here on the screen. But even though you can't use this credit for airfare, at least not directly, I'm going to show you 3 extremely powerful hacks that will allow you to use it for airfare, but in a much more indirect way. Before we get into the hacks though, you must do one thing, otherwise none of the hacks will work. And that is you must activate your $200 airline fee credit. To do that from a desktop computer, log into your Amex account, make sure that your Platinum card is selected as the active card on the dashboard, then go over to the Rewards and Benefits tab, and scroll down until you see the $200 airline fee credit. Tap on the Learn More button where you'll see all the benefit details, terms, conditions, and more. And then toward the bottom, you'll see a drop-down menu allowing you to select your airline. So clicking that will display all the ones that are currently available. For the 3 hacks we'll be going over in this video, you'll want to choose either Southwest, United Airlines, or Delta Airlines. Just be sure to watch this video all the way through, that way you'll be more informed to make a better decision about which one you should choose. But it will ultimately come down to which airline you see yourself flying most frequently. If you happen to be on the Amex mobile app instead, again, select your Platinum card, go to the bottom where it says Membership and tap on that tab. Then the next screen will appear and just start scrolling down till you get to the benefits section and then find the one that says $200 airline fee credit. Once you do, the process is very similar to the desktop. Just go ahead and make your airline selection by tapping on the button, finding the airline that will work best for you, and then submit. And with that, let the hacks begin. Starting here with Southwest. Here's how all this is going to play out. We already talked about step 1, which would be to select Southwest as your selected airlines. Number 2 would be to find and purchase a flight under $100. Then let that transaction post to your account and wait for the statement credit to come through. Finally, you want to then cancel the flight and you'll receive a flight credit, which Southwest calls travel funds, to use on a future flight. So how does this all look in practice? Let me show you. Here we are on the Southwest website, and the way I like to go about searching for these flights is to find one-way flights in a very short distance. So in this example here, I'm searching Las Vegas to Phoenix, Arizona. The date will be whatever is in the near to mid future, so 11/14 for one passenger, and then I went to go ahead and search for the flights. Just notice right above though, I did select search with low fare calendar. You don't have to do this, but I like to see as much in the way of possible options in one dashboard or page as I can to make things go a bit faster. So with the low fare calendar selected, I then see this type of view. Given that we want to be around $100 here, there are a lot of good options already. But if you don't see any that are coming anywhere close, go ahead and search month to month until you start seeing the results you want. 100 is actually the best because these are all rounded figures. This will likely be like $99 and some odd cents when we go to check out. So I'm going to choose $100 here for the 28th of November and then continue to the flight times. From there, it'll then load this page with all the different options, and I see one here, departing at 10:05, landing at 12:20 nonstop, and you'll notice it's $100 for the Go for Less basic fare. Now, while that's actually fine, there is a restriction to be aware of here. So if we select that, we'll then start seeing some of the terms that are involved with that basic fare class. One of which is that although there's no cancellation fee, your credit that you receive is only valid for 6 months. Now, if you intend to fly within the next 6 months, this will work out perfectly. Just go ahead and go through all the entire process, buy that flight, charge it to your Amex Platinum card, and then wait for your statement credit to come through. But if you know you won't be traveling within the next 6 months, or perhaps you're not even sure and you want a longer period here, we want to search for one of the longer options here. So with their 4 fare classes, as I record this, they have Choice, Choice Preferred, and Choice Extra. And you can see here with flight credit expiration, those 3 have much longer expiration dates, all at 12 months. However, those tend to be the more expensive fares. So here's what we're gonna do to react to that. I redid the search here, this time in January, and now I'm looking for things that are well under $100 because these will all represent the basic fares, and we wanna allow a little bit of room here for the more expensive ones to still potentially be under 100. So I'm gonna choose $59 here for the flight on January 7th. That'll then bring me down here to continue to the flight times, click there, and I'll see the breakdown of the options. I'm now seeing a good flight here at 10:20 for the depart and landing at 12:40, $59 for the basic, but look at that. Choice is actually still under 100 at $89. Selecting that option, we then see the breakdown for choice, and we can confirm right here per the terms. Again, no cancellation fee, and there's a 12-month expiration clock for the credit. And on top of that, it's actually transferable to somebody else if you can't use it yourself. That's pretty sweet. So I'm now going to click on continue and go through the entire booking process to the point where it's now booked and charged to the Amex Platinum Card. Since $89 was a rounded figure, the actual total was $88.48. Logging into my Amex Platinum dashboard, I then see the pending charge right there for the same amount. Naturally, the closer you get to a $100 figure, the better you'll be able to use pretty much the entire $200 credit across 2 flights. For me, $88, $89 was close enough, but if you want to keep searching to find the perfect flight for like $99, go ahead and do it. Now, of course, we can do this twice over. So I went through that whole process, the same thing over, and just chose a different date. So I booked 2 flights, both for $88.48, and charged them to the Amex Platinum Card. Both of those now pending, as you can see on the screen. And at this point, all you've got to do next is wait. Wait for these statement credits to come through. When they do, they will look just like this here. Amex airline fee reimbursement for the same amount for your transactions to basically wipe them out. The original transactions were on October 27th, with the credits coming in at October 29th. So 2 days here. I've also experienced this where it takes 6, 7, 8 days even. So if you don't see it right away, just be patient. Those credits should be on their way. And if many weeks go by, I'd say 4 to 6 weeks or beyond, you can also chat or call Amex to have them manually adjust it if it does, for some reason does not come through via the system itself. And once those statement credits come through on your Amex dashboard, you can then go back over to Southwest, find both of those flights, and go ahead and cancel them. Upon doing so, you'll then be able to go into your travel funds to view those, which will be the credit amount you've received from Southwest for the cancellation. So you can now see, after canceling both, I've got 2 travel funds credits, each one for $88.48. And as you expand them, it also shows you the expiration date. Finally, whenever you're ready to take that trip in the future, you can then use those travel funds to book any flight you want. So here on the checkout page, booking another flight, under the payment method, you'll see an option to apply flight credits. All you've got to be able to jot down will be the confirmation number of the canceled flight credit, your first name and your last name, and then apply the funds. If the travel funds are not enough to cover whatever flight you're booking, you can go ahead and charge the remaining part of your flight to whatever credit card you like. The Amex Platinum being one good example since it will earn 5 points per dollar. All right, so since we're in credit card hack mode, there's another part of life that needs its own hack. Trying to keep up with the news. Tell me if you can relate to this. You open up social media or your favorite sites or apps to get in on the latest stories, and it seems like every outlet is making as much noise as possible. It's confusing, hard to follow, and worst of all, many of the important topics can be complex. Like for instance, the inverted yield curve or the latest Fed policy. A lot of it is technical speak for people familiar with the matter, and you'll walk away after reading an article even more confused than when you started. It's a mess. That's why I'm pumped to be partnering with Morning Brew, the sponsor of today's video. Morning Brew is a free email newsletter that lands in your inbox first thing in the morning. It cuts through all the chaotic noise and gives you the most relevant news affecting your career, your wallet, and your life. They use a witty and conversational tone that makes staying informed easy and fun. No jargon, no fluff, and you can get through it in just a few minutes a day. I recently read their story about the neo-humanoid robot. You can buy it for $20,000 and have it do simple chores around the house. However, I learned that Neo is not fully autonomous yet. It still needs a remote human trainer wearing a VR headset to show it what to do, at least for now. I found this write-up to be super helpful because as someone who's curious about the current state and direction of AI and robotics, Morning Brew's quick rundown of stories like this really helped keep me informed. So if you want to start your mornings with some real knowledge and some laughs here and there, join over 4 million other professionals who are doing exactly that with Morning Brew. To do so, simply click the link below to sign up for Morning Brew for free or scan the QR code on the screen. It only takes a few seconds. Now back to the rest of the video. Are you ready for hack number 2? Let's get into it. This one is now going to be for United Airlines. It does work a bit differently though, although step 1 is identical. Make sure that you have United selected as your selected airline for your Platinum Card. Then what we're going to do is to buy Travel Bank Cash. I would suggest $100 or $50 increments at a time. You can do so from your United account or by going to that link right there on the screen. There will also be a clickable version down below in the description. You'll then let the transaction post and wait for the statement credit to come through to reimburse you on your Platinum Card, and finally just use your Travel Bank Cash toward a future flight. Let's see how this one actually works. Going to the link as mentioned to purchase Travel Bank funds, which is basically a way to load your balance in your United account to pay for future flights. You'll just click on the Buy Travel Bank Cash button, which will take you to the login page. So log into your United account. If you don't have one, just create one first. It's totally free to do. That'll bring you to your United Mileage Plus dashboard here, and just scroll down a little bit and you'll be able to buy Travel Bank Cash, where step 1, you'll want to select the first option that you're buying Travel Bank Cash for yourself. For the amount, there are different increments here. I again suggest $100 or $50. Since these are hacks that are kind of workarounds here, there's a chance these will not work forever. So I always suggest doing the smallest amount possible here. For this case, $50, seeing if the statement credit comes through. If it still works, then go ahead and do more of them. Given that I've seen enough data points of $100 working, we can select that here. Notice the total cost is just $100 flat. There's no additional fees, taxes, and stuff on top of it, so that's good. Then we can go ahead and scroll down further, enter your payment method, which will be all the details for your Amex Platinum Card. Click on Buy Now, and you'll be good to go. Once that purchase is complete, you can then go to your United Mileage Plus dashboard and you'll see on the main account details page your travel bank balance. Now, since I already selected Southwest as my airline, I cannot then go change it to United and do this. It's only one airline per year, so I can't actually make the purchase on my end. I already had $25 in my travel bank account. So if you bought $50 or $100, that's the balance you should see right there in place of my $25. With the expiration date as well. You can also look to the left-hand side menu where it says Wallet, and going into your wallet, you'll see Travel Bank as an option where you can see all the transactions of where you've earned or redeemed your Travel Bank Cash over time. And whenever you're ready for that future flight, you can go ahead and search for it and book it. And when you get to the checkout page for the payment options, right underneath credit card or debit card, you will see an option for Travel Bank. So clicking on that, you can then enter the amount. It'll show you the available funds that you have. So enter the amount, apply them, and that will take that amount right off your flight booking. Again, anything above the amount for travel funds that you have, just charge that balance to your credit card. And our third and final hack will be with Delta Airlines. This one is the strangest of them all. Step 1 will of course be to select Delta as your selected airline. Then what you want to do is buy a Delta gift card. For example, $50, $100, etc. But that will not trigger the credit. So you can use any credit card that you want. Then once you've got your gift card, you'll want to search for a flight that will cost around $200 after applying the gift card balance that you purchased. As a first example, if you bought a $50 gift card, you want to find a flight around $249 because after subtracting the gift card, that'll be $199, which is under $200. Or for example number 2, if you bought a $100 gift card, you want to find a flight around $299 because $299 minus 100 is $199. Again, right around or under $200. For step 4, you then want to pay for your flight with your gift card and then charge the remainder to your Amex Platinum Card. This does trigger the credit. And finally, 5th here, let the transaction post and wait for the statement credit. So let's see how to get that gift card. First, go to that link that I gave you there on the previous visual. There'll also be a clickable one down below in the description. After going to the gift card section, you want to shop for digital gift cards. Choose whatever fun design you like. Choose an amount, for instance, 50 or $100, or you can even do a custom amount. I believe that ranges from 50 all the way through 2,000, and of course the increments in between. I like to send it by email. That way I have it in my inbox, or you can just get a link directly to it if you want to text it to yourself or whatever you like. You can fill in yourself as the recipient name with your same recipient email, put any message you want for notes, and then click on Buy Now. And then you have your gift card. So the next step will be to find a flight that with the gift card will be the perfect range of around $200 or so for the purchase. Let's say you live in Atlanta, you want to go over to Miami, Florida. So I searched for that route here, one way, on January 15th for one passenger. I scrolled down, found this flight here, 3:15 depart, land at 5:15. That was $299 for the one way, which would be the perfect option here to get a $100 gift card. So I'm going to select that flight here, and then on the checkout page, under their step 3, which is the payment section, you'll see an option to add a Delta gift card. So once you have your email, your link, you'll then put the gift card number in, the PIN or the redemption code, and then add it to your purchase here. The ultimate total before the gift card was $298.49. So minus a $100 gift card would put it at $198.49, which would be the remainder charged to the Amex Platinum Card. Complete your purchase and then wait for the statement credit to come through. And that's all there is to it. Of course, if you can use this $200 fee credit to cover things like in-flight purchases or bad check fees, etc., then great. Go ahead and use it for the normal purpose. But if the actual list of eligible purchases does not really work for you, then it's my hope that these 3 hats across 3 airlines will be of great use. Give it a go for yourselves and comment down below your data points, including the date when you made your transaction and whether or not it worked. That way we can build up some great data points down below in the comment sections to help other people out to see if these hats are still working as they were known to be. Things can of course change over time and loopholes can be closed. So while these work, enjoy them. Before you take off, if you'd like me to keep you up to date about great credit card offers as they become available and before they expire, be sure to join my totally free credit card offer alerts, linked down below in the description. You'll also find another link to Rakuten to earn a bunch of additional cash back as you shop online, or even convert your rewards over to Amex points for travel if you prefer that. And lastly, if you want to receive a free daily newsletter breaking down the biggest stories in business, finance, and tech in a really fun and witty way, sign up for Morning Brew as well. Thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.